everyone, welcome back to...
Oh, thank God.
Oh, hi, Welshie. I mean, what?
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. It's just that I'm kind of glad you finally got rid of that awful clown hair.
Well, I don't think it was...
Look, no offence. It was awful. Okay, you could probably take offence to that. Bloody awful. Horrible. I still have nightmares about it. But it's important that us redheads stick together. And I've got to say it is much better seeing you now sporting your natural hair colour.
Yeah, you know I'm not even a natural redhead, right?
Oh. Okay. Hold on a minute. Shoot the infidel! Death to all false redhead scum!
Alright, so unlike most of the terrible sequels I've covered on this show, I don't know if the original is as well known, which is a shame since it's worth watching. The Hidden is a sci-fi film from 1987 starring Michael Nouri and Kyle MacLachlan about a renegade alien who comes to Earth and proceeds to wreck shit up. Since the alien is this weird bug-looking thing, it takes over the body of a human until it's used up, jumping from body to body and doing whatever the hell it wants. There's really no other motive than that, it just sees something it wants and takes it. So essentially, it's an Orange Lantern. Kyle MacLachlan is a good alien cop who takes over the body of an FBI agent to track the renegade down and get revenge for the death of his family. He teams up with human cop Michael Nouri, and the rest of the film is half buddy cop comedy, half sci-fi horror. You get dramatic moments where you find out about the good alien losing his entire family, but you also get moments like this.
Give him the keys.
Hey, man, I just signed the paper.
Give him the fucking keys.
Thank you. Bye.
There is also a scene where a man is fucked to death. If you haven't watched this and you're curious, I'd suggest watching it now, because there's most definitely going to be spoilers for the ending here. I'll wait. Okay, no turning back. The ending? Michael Nouri dies, and Kyle MacLachlan's character takes over his body to save his family the heartache, basically taking over his life. There's this whole big showdown involving the mayor that led up to this, but all you need to know is that the bad alien had the shit blown out of him. End of story, right? Well, in case you forgot the ending of part 1, don't worry. The first 15 minutes of The Hidden 2 are the last 15 minutes of the first movie. I shit you not, it's that gratuitous. And it's not like they couldn't have used the extra screen time to try and develop the characters here. But here's the real reason that they used the last 15 minutes of the first movie. They want to claim that Michael Nouri has a special appearance in this. This is completely and utterly untrue. Oh sure, his character is in it for about 5 minutes, but it isn't Michael Nouri. It's some other guy in horrible, horrible makeup. And look, you couldn't get him. I get it. But why make such a big deal about him being in it then? He's only in the archive footage. If you're gonna go that route, you might as well claim that Kyle MacLachlan is in this as well. Yeah, this movie has a special appearance my ass. So remember that alien that got the shit blown out of him? Well, the dog shows up and eats an alien chunklet, which apparently allows it to spawn. Yeah, they can spawn. MacLachlan probably should have considered that possibility before leaving to take over that guy's life. You really had to make up some shit about it spawning? It's not like it was the last of its race or anything. Why don't you just bring another renegade alien to Earth? We meet up with, this is definitely the same guy from the first film, no really, please believe us, as he's hanging out in the dark and generally being a ghoul. This film takes place 15 years after the original, making this 2002, I guess, and they explain his strange appearance by saying that the years of being possessed by an alien have taken their toll on him. I would point out how, yet again, MacLachlan didn't seem to have much foresight here, but the movie decides to contradict all of it anyway, so I'm not going to get in the way of the train wreck.
I'm telling you, man, this place is completely fucking outrageous. It's outrageous, man. Come on, check it out.
Pretty wild.
It is, man. It's big, huh?
You could at least dub your horrible dialogue in sync. They're really that impressed by an abandoned warehouse, huh? This rainbow shirt guy is apparently the first person to find this abandoned warehouse in 15 years. That or nobody noticed the alien spawn things all over the place. Speaking of which, why exactly did the alien spawn wait 15 years to do anything? While the group inspects the place for their upcoming rave, Rainbow Shirt is attacked by one of the alien spawn and becomes one of the Hiddens. While the first movie handled the dialogue with clever, tongue-in-cheek humor, this one just goes for the lame-o route.
You're fucking out of this world.
Yes. I am at that.
Jesus, it's only a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Can't you see I'm eating?
Eat this, asshole!
Stun gun. Give them a jolt they'll never forget.
You know, I don't know what people are talking about. Compared to the original, this is the far superior film. So Screech's dad here spots a car he likes, throwing out the driver and kidnapping his lady friend as well.
Along with his stolen Corvette, the fiancé of noted industrialist William Brockhurst Jr. was found dead at the old Grayson Steel Mill after being abducted earlier this evening.
So, you can just do the report with the body right behind you like that, huh? Ghoulie McNory's spider sense starts to tingle, suspecting this to be the work of a Hidden. He goes to the steel mill and discovers the spawn there, shooting them with his alien gun while doing his best Willem Dafoe impression. Screech Sr. shows up and they fight for a bit.
You can go for them or me, not both.
Well, I guess it would make sense for him to stay and kill the spawn and worry about getting Screech later, what with them being vulnerable and him only being able to kill the aliens outside of a human body. Or, you know, he could go after him like an idiot. Can't say I didn't see this outcome, buddy. In his dying words, he tells the evil alien that he's sent for backup with the space police, I guess. So what, is McLaughlin's alien essence just gonna float back home? He's not gonna stick around to try and help with this whole evil alien spawn issue? What a dick!
Wrong, motherfucker. You lose.
Wait. It's been established in the first movie and in this movie that the aliens cannot be killed unless they're outside a human body. So what did Dafoe just do? Did the Hidden decide to jump out of the body last minute in that shot there? Well, at least not Nuri survived, and wait, he's dead now? Whatever. At the morgue, he has to be identified by his daughter Juliet, played by Kate Hodge. Was she in this? Whoopsie!
What happened to you?
He was replaced by a different actor in bad makeup. Weird, huh? But there won't be another full moon for months! So let's meet the new alien cop, played by Raphael Sbarge. The Raphael Sbarge of Carnosaur fame? Say it isn't so! Well, I suppose if you wanted a poor man's Kyle MacLachlan, it'd be this guy. Or something. By the way, his character name? It's MacLachlan. You're not even trying, are you, movie? He decides to go to Juliet's place because... Actually, I really don't know why he goes to contact her. I'm not sure how her being related to the cop guy in the first film is relevant to anything. They do make slight hints in the first film that she can sense the aliens or that there's something special about her, but she never does any of that in this film. Now MacLachlan, the other MacLachlan, has to convince Juliet not only that he's an alien cop, but that he's after the nest of alien spawn that killed her father. Ooh, going for the crazed rapist approach. Not the recommended option.
Cut yourself.
Clearly he was the one who handled the negotiations in the Space Police Department. He's handling his mission well.
I thought you were one of them, I'm sorry.
One of them?
One of them. Or one of us.
Yeah, I thought you were either an alien enemy or an ally for no reason explained in this movie, so I forced you to cut yourself at gunpoint. Gosh, I'm good. He's doing really well with easing the idea of alien existence on her.
I suppose it was hidden from you all these years.
Hidden?
Oh, they said it! They said the title! Oh!
What about my father was hidden?
Oh!
And he was not of this planet.
Right. And I suppose you're an alien too?
Yes.
Oh, well, if you say so.
You have a very peculiar way of asking for someone's help.
Well, I'm sorry, but before I did what I had to do, but I meant you no harm.
Yeah, way to overreact, lady. He's just threatening you with a weapon. Get over it.
What you need is psychological help.
You don't believe a word I said, do you?
No. Wow, MacLachlan is just too good. Can you try making him even more of a weenie movie? I'm not sure he's lame enough yet. Oh, looks like he's having some regeneration troubles. Yes, this alien species is essentially a big cloud of sentient, sparkly gas. Like the twilight of the alien world, if you will. Aw, Dick!
Now do you believe me?
Well, glad we got that over with. In the next scene, McLaughlin explains that the body he chose was a coma patient, so I guess possessing him is okay then. Never mind the fact that they can take over a dead body, hence the whole ending of the first thing. Anyway, they decide to go to her father's apartment to investigate.
Whoa. Put that away. Don't you think it might cause too much attention? Besides, this will probably be a lot easier.
Probably a lot quieter, too.
They look over the dad's apartment and suspect that either he was investigating the murders, or he became one of the evil aliens and committed the murders himself. No! First of all, why would he send out a signal for backup if he was on the evil side? Secondly, since when are the good aliens and the bad aliens related? Here, let me just show an example to you of why that doesn't make sense.
How do you like being human?
It's all right.
Better than being Altarian. Altarians are a filthy people.
This is explained later in the movie, but I'll summarize it here. The Altarians, aka the good aliens, evolved on two parallel paths. One side became a sentient sparkle fart, and the others became a bunch of squiddly-doos. Apparently the sparkle farts lost physical wants, while the squiddly-doos wanted everything. And apparently, if the sparkle farts stay on Earth long enough, they somehow become squiddly-doos themselves. Not only does this not make one fucking ounce of sense, but it contradicts the fact that the first McLaughlin was on Earth for 15 years and never changed. This isn't a maybe thing, they pretty much say this is gonna happen if they stay on Earth. And I guess if the squiddly-doos stay on Earth, they pretty much just stay squiddly-doos. That's how evolution works! They decide to go to the steel mill to investigate.
What's that?
What?
That off in the distance.
I don't know. Motor of some sort.
No. Music.
Yep, that is music. You sure cracked open that mystery. So while the rave is going on, this is the perfect opportunity for the squiddly-doos to attackly-doo.
They're here.
Well, this would be the perfect opportunity to shoot them and stop them from hatching.
Let's go.
Or that. Thanks, McFucklin. So these two ravers are doing it through the pants when the girl is possessed by a squiddly-doo, unknown to dead meatly-doo. He is then fucked to death, which is not nearly as funny as it was in the first one. Also, I'm still unclear on how that works. Do the connoisseur! Do the connoisseur!
It's all you. You're in danger.
Then why did you bring her along? What was she there for anyway? And how would you not expect one of the evil aliens to see her? Seriously, I cannot get over how useless Kate Hodge is here. If they'd maybe tried to play up the fact that she could sense the aliens or something, fine, but they don't. She just sort of follows Sabarjweenie around and looks confused.
Looking for me?
Well, now he is. You know, you probably could have gotten away if you didn't act so obvious, right?
Fuck you. Without this, you're nothing.
Well, good going there, McFucklin. What now? The evil dude takes off, and McWeenie is pretty upset, but Juliet tells him that her father had an alien killing gun too. Okay, say that you're a space cop, and you're after a space criminal, and there's only one weapon that can kill it. You don't consider maybe bringing more than one along for the trip? Seriously, I thought maybe in the first one that was the only one that existed, but no, if all of the space cops have one, then why not bring one or two extras just in case? And then it squiddly-doos away. This leads to it taking over a homeless man, which they make out to be a big deal. It really isn't. Then Juliet and McLaughlin steal the space gun from the morgue. Hee hee hee! Here, sit on this bench, it'll be less conspicuous. So they go back to the steel mill and do what they should have done in the first place and shoot up the spawn egg thingies. Oh no, a squiddly-doo! Get it offity-doo!
Shake his legs around. Looks like he's killing you.
And that was the end of McGeeklin. Damn chili cheese burrito!
Oh, that's where I went to school.
You went to school here?
Yeah, clinical psych. Got my residency, too.
Oh, so
No, OSU. It's a university.
Your people, very interesting people.
Well, let's check on the homeless guy. Still an alien? Yep, good scene. Yum 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 yum. That guy's still doing all right? Good.
Here you go. The couch is all yours.
Thank you. But what am I gonna do with it, this couch?
Okay, there's no way he survived this long on this planet. I know McLaughlin 1 was a little bit weird, but he still seemed like he could blend in if he needed to. Romantic? Okay, we get it!
This world of yours, it's very beautiful.
You sound sad.
You sound sad, as indicated by that giant dopey smile on your face. So I guess McDork here is sad because of all the things he's never got to experience on his home planet, or whatever. I don't care. Oh, no, Kate, don't have sex with him. Just, come on, really? I'm so pointless.
I like this radio.
Holy cow, indeed! Back with Tweedledee and Tweedledum here, we discover that McLaughlin is beginning his transformation into a Squiddly-Doo. I don't know, I guess this immediately happens to him, whereas it didn't affect McLaughlin Mach 1 at all. Maybe he had to have sex with Michael Nouri for it to take effect or something. Meanwhile, Squiddly Boss switches bodies from that homeless dude into Tom Selleck. So glad we made such a big deal out of that. McLoserlin is getting ready to go back to the steel mill to kill off Tom Selleck when Juliet insists on coming with him. He tells her it's too dangerous to go, emphasizing his point with his crazy eyes. Oh, what, now it's too dangerous to go? Would have been nice if you thought about this earlier. Juliet insists, however, saying that the battle is hers too because she lost her father. Fair enough, since they only have one weapon that can kill it, and she's been pretty useless so far.
It's rock and roll. It's a figure of speech, you know, like kick butt, ice the mother.
Selleck goes to the steel mill and discovers his dead spawn brethren. He takes it pretty well. The two musketeers show up, and we have a gun battle that goes on just short of forever. McLaughlin tells Juliet to run, so at least one of them will make it out of this. So what, were you just not expecting him to fight back or something? Yeah, gunfire is dangerous, but you kinda knew what you were signing up for. Oh gee whiz, you mean he's not dead? Good job there, Carnosaur! Thankfully, squid-looking things have pretty short attention spans, so he decides to go after Juliet.
Eat this, motherfucker.
After filling him up with some more lead, the Squiddly-Doo decides to come out, and we get to see the greatest effect ever. And apparently preventing a spawning is just as easy as shooting up the leftover chunklets. Of course. Well, scarred for life yet? Bye! And oh look, he left her a message. That's stupid. Wait, it's back now. Ooh, big spooky surprise there. Well, you know, it would be if you didn't put it on the fucking cover. It's also double pointless since it's just a dream anyway. Whatever, let's end this. Final thoddly-doos? The Hidden 2 is kinda like the weenie little brother of the Hidden 1. It has the same idea and does some of the same things, but it's done in a much lamer way. The biggest fault though is really the fact that it's a sequel. If it had been a standalone movie, it would have fared a lot better, but it does some stupid things with the storyline and contradicts a lot of what the first film established. I did like some of the character moments, but they try too hard with the comic relief at times, and the romance doesn't come off as believable or necessary. Overall, it's not a bad watch, but I definitely recommend you see the first one before considering giving this a go. See you next week. Or will you? Oh, that was really pointless. Bye!
And I'll leave a toothbrush out for you. I've got an extra one.
Oh, that was really Checkers. My seeds. Don't rub against that tripod.